All right, I almost played a perfect game. Almost. It was pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. 876 wasn't too bad. Like, really wasn't too bad. Almost, again, perfect. But yeah, if you want to play like this, watch the video. Well, lads, so this is a bit of a different video that's usually on the channel. What I'm going to be doing is basically giving you guys a walkthrough or a tutorial on how to best easily beat Domination. So Domination at the start of the year can sometimes be a bit tricky just because you don't usually have a good team. So in terms of like where I am in the team, this is my current team that I'm using. I haven't really used Calvin, so we'll get. I don't really. I've sent all my point guards. Send all my point guards to the card grading. Anyway, this is the team I normally use. I normally have a different point guard, but I'm trying to experiment with the card grading and see what actually happens with it. So, and you guys don't care about that. So we're gonna talk about Domination. I'll go into a game against the Bucks, which you could theoretically argue be one of the harder teams to use until you get up to, obviously, the all-star teams. But this is the team we're going to be using. It's quite, you know, it's a decent team. The thing with these players is a lot of them have really good badges. LaMelo, for example, has 41 badges, which is kind of ridiculous for day one. Like, it's not too bad for day one. So LaMelo is there. Trae Young, I'm trying to get up to, obviously, a Ruby card. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. So if you guys find it helpful, smash a like on the video if you want more tutorials and, you know, so I can help you guys out with some more stuff. So without further ado, well, I don't even need to get into the game first. So the best thing to look out for when you're doing this, before you even go into the game, is if you compare the lineups, you can basically figure out which player you have to exploit. So you're looking at the Bucks, you're staying the hell away from Giannis, and you're looking at Dante, and you're looking at Brook Lopez. So they are the quote-unquote weaknesses of this team. Now, also as well, when they sub in the bench, that's when you really want to go for them. So yeah, let's get into the game. If you guys do go on to find today's video helpful, do me a massive favor, smash a like on that video, because it does help the channel, and of course it helps get out to other people who may be struggling with Domination. So be a good Samaritan. Click that like button. All right, now these tips, obviously I am playing on next gen. These tips do generally work on current gen as well. So what you do first of all is on your offensive scheme, go to freelance and set this to Hawks. If you guys played any of 2k21, you basically know this is the best freelance in the game, just because it gives you so much spacing. It's unbelievable. Also go to coach settings, turn off your adaptive coaching engine, because the game may think your coach is being smart, but they're really not. They're really not. So yeah, when you're onto the actual game, there's a few things you want to look out for. So if we just go to team comparison first, the best thing I can say to you guys is with field goals, 3-pointers, and free throws. 3-pointers, you want to shoot at least 5. Doesn't matter if you make 1, because it's still bonus MT. And free throws, this is probably the harder one. You want to try and get 10, because you get a bonus. You get a bonus percentage of extra MT that you get at the end of the game. So say you shoot 9 of 10, I think it's an extra 90 MT or something like that. It's ridiculous amount of MT that you can get. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little tip on how to get to the basket a little bit easier. So what you do off the tip off, well, it's just if you win the tip, unlucky. If you win the tip, good stuff. If you win the tip, or if you don't win it, unlucky. So what I tend to do on defense, first of all, I set this freelance to a Hawks 2018, just because, as you can see, your players are shuffling about and it makes the most space. Now, you call a high pick because that generally can sometimes get you the best positions. As you can see, we got 2 free throws straight away, which I will take. Now, I normally wouldn't call a pick against Giannis, but I was sort of struggling for time just because obviously I had to call in the series or the freelance. Also, free throws this year are really weird. I don't know why. The shot meter on free throws is very odd. I'm trying to learn players' shot meter, but it's not really working out. So I tend to do a press or a trap. It sort of just depends. If I want to, like, press... If I want to, like... What's the word? If I want the tempo of the game to, like, go up a little bit more, I will do a full court, but I think for now it's just fine just doing a half court. So again, what I do, because I want to get Trae Young, I get him and do a high pick, and then usually what you tend to find is you have a bit of a matchup nightmare, and Kareem just got absolutely bodied. Now, you will sometimes find that happening. You will sometimes see these stupid animations. I'm going to try and get an inbound pass here. Almost. Okay. All right, so again, call a high pick. We see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You hit the pick. Kareem elbows him, it looks like, and then you get a easy, well, aside from Chris Middleton just coming out of nowhere, you get the assist points, you get the layup points, and you get the made points. Usually as well, you get the dunk points as well. Why are you helping? Why did he help there? Nice to know. Nice to know. Well done, game. All right, so again, call a high pick. Obviously, we're not contending with Giannis. Actually, no, we are contending with Giannis. Okay, well, we'll ignore that one. We'll ignore that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Pick doesn't go according to plan, but we still get a very easy dunk. Now, if you don't know how to actually call a player for a pick, if you press L1 and then hold the button of a player that you want to call, that's how you call them for a pick. So what is going on? Like, why are we doing double teams? I kind of don't mind it, to be honest, because it's easier to get the ball back. So yeah, on defense, all I do when the game's not acting weird like that and just calling double teams for no reason, what I tend to do is I just sit with my center in the paint, and that's literally all I do on my offense. So again, give it a try. Press L1, hold L2 to get Kareem over. Again, you don't have to use Kareem. You can use Yao if you really want to. Obviously, 7'6" Yao Ming. And again, we get 2 more free throws. So we're really aiming for that 10 free throws. And Kareem is actually a decent free throw shooter. I say as I miss. It's just how it is on this channel. As soon as I start recording, everything goes potty. It's the same when I'm streaming. Like as soon as I click that record button, it all just goes poorly. So yep, there's the double team. I'm gonna try and bait the passing lane if I can. You know how I say stupid things happen when I'm recording. Well done, Kareem. Good job. Now, guys, if you are struggling, the best tip I can tell you guys is just try and make it through the first quarter. If you can make it through the first quarter and you're still competing, you're doing good. Because as soon as the second quarter comes in, your opponent is more likely to sub in their bench. Now, obviously, if your bench is not that great either, it can obviously be a bit of a bad situation, but also remember, you're not contending then with Giannis. You're not contending with, you know, if you're playing the Nets, you're not contending with like James Harden or someone like that, or KD as well. You're contending with bench players because they're bench players for a reason, because they're nowhere near as good as the stars. So again, call a pick. Unfortunately, we get the second chance points. Yeah, all right, that wasn't too bad. So we got the rebound, we got second chance points, which I think is worth 4, I think, if Rebound Chaser wants to go away. And they call a timeout, so I won't even know. So yeah, that was actually it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. Obviously, you get the extra points for a rebound, you get the extra points for a layup, you get second chance, which is 4, which is pretty much the assist. But as long as you're assisting most of your plays and you're defending well, obviously, because you get... Also, look at this, easy steal. You love to see it. That's why we're calling double teams. On the fast break... Again, it just doesn't go well when I'm recording, do I? See if we can get this defense. No, we cannot. Okay. Yeah, it's just not going well. It never does. Every time I click record, it just absolutely goes pear-shaped, which is it's just a staple on this channel. It really is. So again, a high pick. We get the somewhat switch, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gets a very easy dunk as well. Now, again, if you don't have Kareem, maybe you didn't pre-order the 75th anniversary edition, you can just use any center. Like, go get Yao. Like, he's not as fast as Kareem, obviously, but he still have decent centers. 7'6". I don't know how he got that animation there. 7'6". Like, he can get some rebounds. Like, there's just really good centers in this game at the moment. So, yeah, definitely experiment with it, guys, if you're unsure of which ones to get. Again, nice, easy, high pick, a nice assist as well. Nice dunk for Kareem. It's just overall, it's just really, really easy. We're already on 100 MT. I try and get at least 450. Like, oh, look at that. Put him on the floor. Let's go. I try to at least get 450. Let's see if we can get around him. Yes, we can. Come on, LaMelo. Look at LaMelo being a beast, man. So we get the fast break points as well, which sadly is only 2. I remember in 2K15, I think, fast break points were worth like 6. It was unbelievable, and it was so good. All right, let's get up to him. Again, if you're struggling on defense, just be that person. Just off ball with your center. It usually ends up really well. Obviously, you have the odd situation where, like, players will make something like that, like where you think, on another possession that wouldn't have gone in, but just brush it off, go again, and again, we get a nice easy pick. We send in Kareem, and Kareem gets a nice dunk. So again, the moral of the thing, guys, call high picks. That's probably your best way to score, and if you are struggling on defense, just off ball with your center. That's usually the easiest way I find. If you're really, really struggling to defend your player, just off ball with your center. The CPU will throw up some absolutely ridiculous shots. Like Bobby Portis shooting a 3. If he makes it, it's whatever. Like, but if he doesn't, you get a nice easy rebound. See if we can score it really quick. Let's go. So yeah, we're up by 8 going into the second quarter. Again, it's not, you know, it's not what I want to be, but if it is against the Bucks, I will definitely take that because, well, it's I'll just take it. I will just take it. Again, guys, just a very, very quick summary. You want to basically call some high picks. You want to, on defense, if you're unsure what to do, just let your CPU deal with it, because your CPU, most of the time, they can't. Obviously, you got 2 more free throws there, which is amazing. So, again, like, if you are, god damn, how do I very early in so many things this year. It's quite something. There we go, and we green it next time. So, again, guys, if you are struggling, by all means, go down in the comments. I will be more than happy to help you out if I can. Obviously, most of you guys haven't got the game yet. So, yeah, obviously, if you are going into Domination, hopefully this video helped out. If you did, guys, be sure to smash like on the video, just because, obviously, it helps the channel, and it helps the video reach more people and helps more people out, which is something I'm always looking to do. So, yeah, that's going to do it for the video, lads. Let's see if we can get one more dunk. Brooke, if you can just go. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the video. If you guys have enjoyed, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new around here. See you guys later. Take care. Massive shout out to channel members Lindsay, Waze, Christian, Jay, Michael, Kev, Ant, Michael, Kia, and Jack. Thank you guys so much for all your support.